Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jennifer Veterans for Truth. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. So we have some pretty awesome news and then some kind of not so awesome news, but they might be able to equal out each other, hopefully. Not really, we'll have to just wait it out. But first I need to thank a few people for their donations from April to now. Samir, Denise J, Joyce C, David T, Linda R, and Martha C. I'm gonna start putting everybody's name up here on the thank you board. I'm gonna make it better to where like people can see it, but right now that's anyway. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for anybody that supports my channel. I will show you right here. Yeah, that's they pretty much demonetize every single video I do. Okay, so before I get started on the new news, I would like to talk about the video that I did, what was it, yesterday, about the fake document that was leaked from from Southcom. Here's the thing. I was super nice. I didn't call out any YouTube channels or anything like that. I wanted to warn them. I even sent them tweets of the video so they could see that it was obviously fake, and even tweeted to Zero Hedge and Off Guardian. It seems to all have came from Off Guardian. And people continued, they did another video about it. And it's obvious that YouTube is definitely in cahoots with this. They would 100% much rather have these fake videos and recommend these fake videos than people not. And I'm going to tell you why. Exactly why I said in that video. There are people that put these kind of things out to just see who's going to take the bait. That, you know, like Max Blumenthal, Redfish, Abby Martin, like any of us that are reporting on Venezuela. I mean, it is a hot topic that they don't want anybody talking about. They even took Press TV off of YouTube. And so they will find any reason to, well, first of all, pull you off of YouTube, but any reason to hide the truthful information right now, for sure. It's something that I would rather tell the truth 100% than be discredited, because at this point it is so serious and people they still don't see it. We have carriers going down there right now. And we also have the USNS Comfort going down there for medical support, which is, I'll talk about that later because that's just silly. This is an absolutely huge situation. I understand that there are YouTubers and journalists or whatever that are writing, and they get excited when they see information and they put it out. But you have to think about the backlash that can come from that. It discredits everything. So all they have to do is catch you in one thing, just one. And they're going to say, see, you can't trust this person. And even if that person says, this could be, you know, a fake document, but I'm going to run it out like it's completely true. I'm going to act like it's completely true. The top secret information was absolutely wrong. the date was absolutely wrong. It's not how the U.S. military does any documents, even if we didn't go into the grammatical errors, which are horrendous. If you haven't seen that video, please watch it. It was painful to read, like out loud. Once you read it out loud, you realize that it's not an English-speaking person. And I even had someone look into it that is like a linguist, forensic linguist, and they concurred. They said that it's probably somebody that with a Colombian descent, with an Afro-Colombian, I guess that's the darker skinned ones. Can't say that 100% no, but they can tell because how they conjugate the verbs and how they transfer their words into English, okay? And so this isn't something that I take lightly. Maybe I understand. It is very obvious with the climate of YouTube and social media right now. You know, if you were making YouTube as a living or whatever, I guess I can understand that it sucks that we're being so censored. But like how I've always been, it doesn't matter. And if I say something wrong, I'm going to come back and say, y'all, this is just absolutely false. I've done that. I had a document like 2 years ago or whatever, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was so stupid. And it had nothing, it wasn't even this big. Like, this is extremely important. And then now we have the IDF sending 1,000 new soldiers down there, some probably Brazil again. This is heating up to an epic level. People really think that this doesn't matter. They really think it's no big deal. Y'all, this is huge. We have Russia down there with their anti-nuclear vessels and subs and all of this stuff. I mean, stuff's about to like pop off to World War III. And people are just like crying about their Instagrams being taken away and this and that. I'm worried about our soldiers coming home in flag-draped coffins. I've said it a million times, and I'm going to continue saying it because that is my concern. Yeah, this video is going to get demonetized just like all the other ones. But I will tell the truth about it. Anyway, let's get on with the good news. We have 7 people being arrested for treason. So awesome. So, although I understand why they didn't do it prior, because it could have turned into a nightmare scenario, just an absolute nightmare, because that's what they wanted. Okay, so we have Venezuela's Maduro strikes back with charges of opposition lawmakers with treason. Holy crap, this is amazing. So, on Tuesday, okay, these people are committing treason. And they've been running around doing whatever they want. And now the gavel's coming down and they're like, oh, why are you being so mean? See, in the beginning, they wanted random guy named Juan to get arrested. DC wanted them. Because then they would come in and save the day, whatever. And so they put arrest warrants out for these people. I guess they call them warrants there. I doubt it, but whatever it is, for these people tied to a random guy named Juan. I'm gonna play you something really fast, y'all. This is amazing, absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna show you how treasonous they are being, but how steadfast the military is down there, which is how our military would act as well. And so it's absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at that. All right, so this man, the white-haired man right here, was handing out these letters from random guy named Juan. And some of them are officers. I'm sure not all of them are. But,
para cumplir con la actividad, ven aquí por favor. Yo creo que quisiera que ustedes lo escucharan y que la gente lo escuche. Posibilidad que nos va a entregar el documento, entrégalo. Que no lo deja allá. Yo, bueno, pero se lo voy a entregar. Se lo voy a entregar.
They're being super nice, super professional. They're saying, okay, you know, we don't want it, but if you're going to give it to us, give it to us. Look. Burns it. That's so awesome. He's like, we will not be bought. We will not be blackmailed. We will not betray our nation. That's so awesome. Well, so it doesn't, gosh, it doesn't even seem, I don't even think that there's a warrant out for Juan's arrest. See, you see how smart they're playing it? Like here they would be like, oh, arrest this person or whatever. Well, actually no. Actually no. That wouldn't happen at all. Because people commit treason in our country all the time. And they're heralded as some type of, I don't know, they get to run for president, for goodness sakes. Or they're still sitting in the Senate, in Congress. You know, like, what the heck? We all know who I'm talking about there. But they actually arrest. Okay, so these are the ones. Henry Ramos Allop, Luis Germain Florido. I don't know any of these. Oh, which Lopez is this? I'm not sure. I mean, they broke someone out of prison that was already accused of doing these things. Well, it was house arrest or yeah, house arrest, but he had guards. And what kind of dictator allows somebody to just run around their country and hold rallies? They don't, because he's not a dictator. It's all a lie. And I don't want our soldiers on the front lines over a big freaking lie. And, you know, I've showed you all the documents. If you have not seen my Venezuela videos, my Venezuela PSYOP videos, click here, right there. Or at the end, I will put it in the recommended. It will be the entire playlist of all of my Venezuela. I mean, people, all I see in the comments is like, worry about your own country and, you know, why don't you just report? Everybody else is reporting on the U.S. mainstream, whatever. This is what's not being reported, and this is what's important. This is what's going to get our soldiers, sailors, Marines killed. That's why. That's why I'm going to continue reporting on it. Okay. Sorry, that was a little bit harsh. It's not, I mean, it makes me crazy that people don't care more. And to help educate other people. But, I mean, like, the video I did that actually proves the document is fake is demonetized. Does that not tell you what's going on here? I don't know how to explain it any other way. But anyway, guys, there's some other stuff that I want to get to that is not about Venezuela. I know a lot of people want to talk about other things, and as do I. I wish they would just, like, give up, and so we could talk about other things, states' rights, and all of these things that are absolutely important. But this is what they just keep doing it. And with us having, there's tons of ships down there right now. I don't know if you remember, but if you look in my video playlist that's going to be at the end of this, you'll see the video that I did with when we had, like, I don't know, 50 ships sitting off the coast, off the north coast of Venezuela. Again, we have the same thing going on right now. They're unlisted, so I don't know which ones are which, who, if there are allies or who they are. But we do know that they did just send 1 or 2 carriers down there, and then now the USNS Comfort. Let me see what they put. I know I had it up right here. Okay, so it says U.S. Southcom is committing, what? I don't think that they put the right word there. To the region in support of the Caribbean and Latin American partners, as well as displaced Venezuelans who continue to flee the brutal oppression from the former Maduro regime. Stop it. Y'all, I didn't even read this earlier. How is it the former regime? What happened here? What happened? That's so funny. But I want y'all to think about this critically. Think about this. You ready? Let's think. So, what we're saying is we should take care of fleeing refugees. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So these we made them refugees with the sanctions, but of course they're not going to tell you about the 6 million Colombians that left to go to Venezuela over the last 20-something years that Venezuela gladly took care of, and now some of them, yes, are going home. But they won't tell you about that. And then, seriously, do y'all remember how enraged everyone was when the Pope, it is crazy, decided to donate, what was it, 600,000 or 6 million or something to help refugees get to America? Yeah, this is the same thing. Where do you think these people are going to end up if we keep pushing on them? There's not as many as they're saying, but it's just the fact. They are saying we must feed and clothe all of these refugees. What? But we got to build a wall here. And we've got tent cities go all over the country. We've got homeless veterans. We've got Flint, Michigan drinking lead water. But we're going to send a military ship to go give free medical aid to a country that we caused them to have medical problems. Like, that the reason was because of the sanctions, they couldn't get their medical supplies and all of these things. Go through my, please, if you have not watched my Venezuela playlist, please watch it. It will help you understand everything. I might just go over everything again in a different video, but to remind people what actually went down since 2015. Anyway, so we need to take care of the refugees. What? Why don't we need to take care of the Mexican refugees or the Hondurans? What? It makes no sense. They just threw $20 million at the USAID. What was it, last month? Oh, they need help. And then they end up burning their own food down. It was the opposition. We have proof of all of it. They actually burned the help that we sent. And if you weren't around, if you don't know who they are, the opposition, the Guarimbas, the ones that were paid to protest, or the ones that are just the rich upper class that are following random guy named Juan. So the ones that are backed by the U.S., let me just make it simple. The ones that are backed by the U.S., we sent U.S. money, food, and all of this stuff. They didn't need it, nor did they want it. They do need some things, and other countries sent them stuff, and they were happy to take it. But the U.S. wanted to force their way into it, then lied about the bridge being open, or shut down, like acting like Maduro shut it down just... The bridge had never been open, y'all. The bridge had never been open. That's how much they just lie and lie and lie. They won't stop lying. It's so insane. It's so frustrating. And people just like believe it. And then they're like, oh, I don't watch mainstream media. They're all lies. But then you come at me with these same talking points. The only place that you could have got these talking points is from the mainstream media. The only place. Oh, goodness. I know most of my normal watchers understand what's going on. And even if you don't give a freaking rat's crap butt, you should care about our soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen. If you're from Australia, you know you're going to be pulled into it. If you're from the UK, you know you're going to be pulled into it. You know, you should care about all of these people having to go down there and fight a lie war, a proxy BS war, okay? And so you can agree to disagree. It doesn't matter, you know. This is what my focus is to not send more of American sons and daughters into harm's way over oil, gold, drugs, coltan, whatever the case may be, mainly just greed and power. Remember, they are the only standing sovereign nation without a Rothschild bank. Christian. That the only Christian sovereign nation without a Rothschild bank. And if you're up on what's going on in you know, that pseudo state over there, you know that their entire mission is to bring down the Christian faith. Because once you break that up, then everything else will roll out as planned, as how they planned it. So honestly, no matter what side of anything that you feel about how the Venezuelan government is running their country, it does not matter to us. We need to take care of our people before other people. That's just kind of common sense. Well, you would think. I mean, teachers have to beg for raises. We've got all these homeless people that can't get health care, can't get this, can't get that, but we're throwing $20 million, or maybe it was $1 billion, to go help Venezuela, or, you know, whatever they just charge up the words. It's disheartening. And there's not going to ever be change if people can't speak the truth. Oh my gosh, that's one thing. I didn't want to make this go too long. But that's the thing. People act like if you're against this, then that must mean you're against everything else about this. So it's like, if you're against this, you must not be a conservative. Like, that doesn't even make sense. I can have views on all kinds of things. It's usually like, oh, you're against Trump if you don't do this, or you're for Trump. An amazing example of this was yesterday. On Team Skeptic had gone live. If you don't know who that is, he's just super funny. He just debunks flat earth videos. It's all he does. He's absolutely hilarious. And he posted after his live, he said, hey guys, I found out after my live stream that my little brother got deployed with the carrier battle group out to Iran, and things are looking not so good out there. I hope that y'all can send your thoughts and prayers or something along those lines. And somebody commented in there saying, Trump's trying to start this war, blah. And he was like, seriously? Why? And Team Skeptic, he's pretty chill. And but I completely understand. People have to make everything a black or white issue. Like, how does him asking for prayers for his brother have to do anything with politics? He's just asking, and then he doesn't even have a political channel. He debunks flat earth. He doesn't want to get mixed up in the craziness. I understand. But, like, that's how everybody has turned into everything. Everybody just needs to chill and just think rationally, y'all. Just think without your emotions. Okay, sorry that went for so long, but the Venezuela videos will be at the end. Please take time to watch them. Most of them are demonetized, so it's not like it's really helping me, but it is. It's helping me in the way that I want people to see the truth. That's why I do this. If I was doing this for money, I would definitely not be talking about this. Yeah, it's nice to make some money doing the work that I do, but obviously that's not what I'm doing it for. So anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe. If you would like to help my channel, you know, me stay afloat, whatever, the links will be in the description. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. That too. Y'all always put a thumbs up, put a comment. I try to read every single comment. These last few days we won't talk about that, but I try to read all of my comments, but comments help push the video, okay? So even if you just put, hey, good video, I don't really care about Venezuela, but I'm moving on, you know, like what, no, you know, you can just put, thanks for the information, whatever. It helps get the video more traction, okay? And just sharing it on Twitter or on whatever. We need to stop this, okay, guys? Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.